cost you $1.50 to
Oh,
get in.
well, I have $2, so you better make it an extra long one.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, so I want to ask you, so when I think of D-Day, I think of Normandy and everybody rushing the beach. Where were you for that day?
That's what he's talking about.
So you were on the boat.
He was there on a destroyer as a support as the troops were landing.
Okay.
And their job was to make a perimeter to keep the U-boats from
And there were
coming in.
W boats, the Germans had.
So you saw everybody run up on the beach.
Yeah.
Yes, I can watch it right up, yeah. And that's what I was gonna say as a final thing, that
Yeah.
was, the other thing that was important, because I was always in the turret, so to speak, and we were always scanning all the time. They worried about these W boats, they were like torpedo boats, and they'd come screaming in, fire torpedoes and anything they could hit, and they're back out again. So that was one of the defense things, don't let them in.
They made a
And
ring.
they kept them out. I never saw a W boat, but I heard that some
the
ships
landing
were
boats.
seeing W boats.
Ah.
It depended on probably where you were in the screen at some time when they couldn't come out. But what was the other part of your question?
I think that was it.
Yeah, she wasn't sure that that you were actually talking about the 6th of June. But the 6th of June, D-Day, that's his whole thing was to be part of the battle group that came in
Yes,
to
yes.
support the landing troops.
And
all
we
the
could
LSDs
see
and
the
everything else.
troops trying to get up the mountain.
That's why it's better to be in the Navy as opposed to the Army.
Yeah, that's
Do you know
exactly
which
right.
beach you were off of? Because they had 5 beaches. Do you remember which beach you were on? It was Juneau.
They had names.
Huh? Juneau was one of them,
Yeah.
and I forget all of them.
And I was on my unit of the destroyer screen.
He was on the one that had the cliff, which
Oh.
that should be easy to research.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys they weren't sure where they were going to go. The reason why they picked the cliff because they thought they could. Get
I'm
up
trying
there.
to think of the fact that he's talking about like
The cliff.
a number.
Yeah.
They were called Greenfield,
Yeah.
Overhold, and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So you had an actual beach that you could talk to that you were at and saw directly. I didn't see the end of this part of this beach, and I didn't see the other end. Now, all the time our ship moved, I was on the part of the strand
There
of.
was only a very small section of it had cliff,
Oh.
and they actually had to rappel through grappling hooks.
Well, the way they really finally got up was that there was a break in the cliff. And it was right on the left side of the view of what we could see. And they were able to get up in there and then get a position up higher and then defend the thing. They lost a lot of dudes trying to get through that.
That was the
opening.
nasty one too.
Yeah. But that's how they broke in and got on the top.
Because
That
of-
took about 3 days to do.
And the Germans had about